Hey guys, it's Sympheni and welcome to my channel. So I got a package, and that is because today we're going to be doing a full face of Profusion. And I know that's kind of random, but I've been wanting to give this brand a try just because when I first started getting into makeup, I used to use their brow products all the time, and they were actually really good, and it's super affordable. So I feel like this brand might be slept on. We're gonna see, but I feel like it might be slept on, so who knows. I may be putting y'all on today, but yeah, so let's get into it. Okay, so for primer, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Primer. From what I can remember, they either didn't have a primer or it was sold out, which is why I didn't get one. But I really did try to get something like a whole face, so I could truly say that this is a full face of one brand. I really did try to make sure I had every single product I would need for a full face of makeup. But yeah, I'm gonna use this one today. So for brows, I already had a Profusion brow palette. This is like the OG for me. When I first started getting into makeup, this is the first brow product I ever bought. And honestly, it's bomb. It's powder. It's not a pomade, it's not a pencil, it's a powder, which sounds like it would be hard to work with, but honestly, this is beginner wise, this is so easy to work with. So if you're a beginner, I would say a brow powder is a good thing to use, to be honest, because this is what I started out with. It doesn't necessarily have to be this brand, but yeah, they actually don't have this one anymore. I've literally had this one for so long, they don't even sell it anymore, but I'm pretty sure they have something similar. So Profusion is definitely a good starter. Well, it's definitely a good brand for starter brow wise, I know that for sure, but we'll see about the other stuff too. So another thing I love about this brow powder is that it gives a very, very natural looking finish there. It doesn't look like it's too harsh. It doesn't look like Sharpie eyebrows. It looks very, very natural, but it still looks filled in. Okay, so for concealer, I have this palette right here. A lot of their stuff comes in palettes like this, so it's obviously not all of these are going to be your shade, but I feel like it would be good if you needed to mix any, because I mean, you know, everybody has a different skin tone, so I feel like something like this would be good, so that way you could mix. But I've actually never used concealer like this. I usually use a liquid, so we're going to see how this is going to go. But I'm going to use this to carve my brows with my Real Techniques detailer brush here. And I'm just going to go in with the shade Custard just to see. And then if I need to mix, I'll mix a little bit. Okay, so color wise, not too bad. I mean, for a full B, you know, you can kind of, if you want your eyebrows to be more highlighted, you can. So I think not too bad color wise. Would I use this every day if I wasn't wearing foundation? Probably not, but I am going to put a little bit of this ginger color just so it's not too bright looking on the top, and then I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so I am pretty satisfied with the consistency. These concealers are very, very like buttery. So I do like that. I am satisfied with that. So we're gonna see what it looks like once I blend this all out. Okay, not too bad. I think with me adding the ginger color to the top and then just having the highlight on the bottom, I think it looks pretty darn good. I am impressed, and I'm telling you guys, I am impressed with this consistency. I mean, it's hot because I live in Arizona, but like these concealers are pretty buttery from what I can tell. So kudos for that. And I mean, like I said, I feel like these shades are very mixable. I did the custard color on the top and the bottom, but then I added some of the ginger to the top. I think it looks pretty good so far. Okay, so now for foundation. I'm a little scared because I feel like it's never a good idea to buy foundation online. However, like I said, I didn't want to cheat on this. I wanted to do a full face. I wanted every single product to be this brand so that, you know, it's actually a full face, and I'm not just saying that. So this is the Feel Good Skin Long Wear Skin Protector. It says medium to full coverage, natural satin finish, SPF 15, which is always a good thing. And this is the shade Tan 3. It says warm yellow. And oh, this actually has instructions. It says using a brush or your fingertips, apply a small amount onto your skin starting at the center of your face and blend outwards and layer for desired coverage. Okay, so normally I use a blender for my foundation, but I guess we're gonna follow the instructions just so we can give it a fair chance. Also, this says cruelty free and vegan, so we love that. If it's not the exact shade, we're just gonna, you know, blend it with Old Reliable, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna do one side of my face first just so I can see, and then like I said, I can blend it or mix it if need be, but we'll see. Okay, right off rip, y'all, this looks pretty close to like my Bobbi Brown, and that I actually got matched for, so I think I did a decent job on this, but we're gonna see. Okay, so here is a side-by-side close-up. This is the half that I put foundation on. And, I mean, I think the bottle didn't lie. It is definitely a good medium to full coverage. And it says you can layer for your desired coverage or whatever. But, I mean, I didn't even put on that much. And so far, so good for, I mean, at least for me. I mean, I don't necessarily like a whole lot. I mean, I don't really have too much discoloration like up here, just like down here. So far so good, and I didn't even put on that much, and it doesn't even like look cakey or anything. Okay, y'all, I am shooketh. This looks awesome so far. I'm really impressed with myself for picking the right shade online. But I mean, it looks so smooth. Like, this legit doesn't look cakey at all, and I'm not even exaggerating. I would compare this to like my more expensive foundations, like the Bobbi Brown or the MAC, or like, I mean, this is, I am very impressed with this. But I also like, I feel like the consistency isn't too thick, you know, like it's giving me coverage without being like it doesn't look cakey at all. So like, I am very impressed with this foundation. I mean, honestly, and I just bought like another foundation today, like for everyday wear, and honestly, I didn't even have to, because I mean, this could be definitely be used for everyday wear, especially since it has SPF in it. I'm gonna press this in with a damp blender, just like to really press it into the skin, and then we're gonna conceal. Okay, so for the concealer, I'm definitely gonna mix the two shades, custard and ginger, for the whole face, just because I don't want to be too highlighted. And I'm gonna go in with a brush, because I feel like this formula works best with a brush. But like I said, it's not like a liquid, so yeah, I think a brush works the best. And I'm just going to highlight as per usual. Gonna go under the eyes, down the bridge of the nose, forehead, cupid's bow, all that jazz. Okay, so now I'm just going to blend everything out using my handy dandy mini sponge from Real Techniques. Okay, so again, so far so good. I'm still amazed at how smooth my skin is looking right now. This foundation definitely gives like a dewy finish, so if you're into that, this would be right up your alley. And I'm gonna use this same concealer to, I'm gonna use the same concealer palette to contour. Which is another reason why I bought this, because I mean, usually I use concealer for contour anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with this shade here, maybe a little bit of this shade here, and we're gonna contour. Okay, so honestly, I think this shade really works well with my skin tone. I wasn't expecting that. I feel like if you use too dark for contour, it could look very two-toned. So yeah, I think that this shade, Hazelnut, Works pretty well with my skin tone. So if your skin tone is similar to mine and you buy this, definitely use this for your contour. Or just if you buy this in general and you're wondering what shades I use. This for the contour, and then these two for concealer. Okay, so as far as I know, they didn't have powder. So I'm just going to use some of my Morphe finishing powder, and then I'm going to bake under the eyes while we do the eyeshadow. Okay, so RIP to my black t-shirt, but moving on. I decided to buy an eye primer just because they had one, even though I decided to buy an eye primer just because they had one, even though I usually use concealer, but we're not too good to try new things. So yeah, this is the No Budge eyeshadow primer in the shade Nude. I'm pretty sure it only comes with one shade, but yeah, so it says crease free, smudge proof, enhances color vibrancy, all that good stuff. So we're going to apply this on the lids just like we would with our concealer. Okay guys, so I'm not feeling this primer. It seems like when I blended it, it just kind of disappeared. And as you can see here, it kind of like messed up my foundation a little bit, or my concealer. So not very impressed with the primer. I wouldn't say it's worth it just off the bat. So I'm gonna add a little bit of my old reliable concealer just because I really want to give these shadows a good chance, and I feel like this primer isn't really working, so I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of concealer and then we'll get on to eyeshadow. Okay, so once again, LA girl fixes everything, but for eyeshadow I decided to go with this 10 shade neon palette, which I know is very brave, but I really want to play with these colors. They look awesome, and I figure what better way to test the pigment of some eyeshadow than get bright colors. Okay, so I think I'm going to start off with this green shade here in the crease. It's called Logical. Okay, so far pretty pigmented, I think. Like I said, if I would have been able to use this lighter base here, I think it would have popped a little bit more. But yeah, so far so good as far as pigment. I'm rocking with it. Okay, so now I'm going to take this shade at C and I'm going to put that in the outer corner. Okay, so love that. I think I'm going to go a little bit wild, just a little bit, and I think I'm gonna put this shade Like, it's like really bright fuchsia color, on the crease, just for a little bit of contrast, you know. Y'all, I am feeling this eye look. It's so bright and cute. But I mean, these shadows are like really, like they blend really well. I went in with the at C shade just a little bit more just to blend those two colors together, but they blend really well, like effortlessly. Okay, so I got this just because it looked cool. This is the Bling It On glitter eyeliner. Now, I don't have a whole lot of experience with glitter, so we're gonna swatch this first, just to see how it looks. So it looks like it's more of like a clear with glitter in it rather than like a white. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's more of like a clear. But I'm gonna be putting this on top of black, so we're gonna see how it looks. I have faith in it. I mean, based on what I've seen so far, I have faith. So let's see. Okay, so for my regular eyeliner, I'm going to be using their Wing It Superfine eyeliner in the shade Black Noir. I don't know if that's how you say that, but it's spelled N-O-I-R, however you say it. Black, whatever that is. So, this is going to be my regular liner. Then I'm going to put under the, yeah, I'm going to put this and then I'm going to put the glitter on top. But that has a very, I don't know if you guys can see that good, but like, it has a very like pointy, defined applicator on it. So I'm feeling that. I feel like this will give me a lot of precision. Cause I mean, I feel like some eyeliners like this, like the pens, can be a little bit, like the applicators can be a little bit bulky. So yeah, we're gonna see how this bad boy works. I'm gonna swatch it for you. Just, oh, that is very black. Guys, look at how opaque that is. Yeah, I didn't think this video was gonna go as well as it's going, but I'm impressed. So let me take the powder off and then we'll get into some eyeliner. Okay, so that was the easiest wing liner ever, and they actually matched. So this right here is definitely a 10 out of 10. It gave me very much control. And it's super sharp. So I got me some super sharp wings. So yeah, definitely love this. Okay, so as far as the glitter liner goes, I do wish it was a little more opaque. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's a very like thin-ish consistency. I mean, it is like a liquid. So other than that, I do think it looks cute. Yeah, so if you just want like a little extra something, you know, maybe on top of some colored eyeshadow, I say go for it. But I do wish it was a little more opaque. So I would give this like 7 out of 10. Okay, so for blush, I already have a blush palette by Profusion. As far as I know, they do still have this one. So if you're looking for this particular one, you should be able to find it. And I'm just going to go in with this shade Exhale, just a nice neutral pink color. Okay, so now for highlighter, y'all know I live for highlighter, so this is probably the part that I'm most excited about. But this palette is called the Illuminizer 2. It has 5 shades in it. And I think I'm going to go with this shade Comet right here. It's a very bronzy highlighter, and I feel like since we got all this neon going on, we can kind of tone it down with the rest of the face. So as you guys can see, it looks pretty pigmented. I'm definitely glowing here. It's more of a match to my skin tone than anything. So, but I do think it looks nice. It's pretty pigmented. You can kind of see it more in person, but yeah, I think the highlighter is a go. Okay guys, so I just got through setting my face and now we're ready to top things off. So for the mascara, they had like single mascaras, but I decided to get this just so I could try these 3 out because they're the mini ones. So it has a volumizing mascara, a lengthening mascara, and then a waterproof mascara. So I'm gonna go with the volumizing, and y'all know how I am about mascara, so this is the true test right here. Okay, so I did a couple of coats. And as far as the mascara, I would say pretty average. I mean, it's not horrible, it's not amazing. I've had better, but I've also had worse. So, yeah, about average. I would say that it doesn't, the applicator, y'all know I'm picky about the brush and how it makes my lashes look. It doesn't make them look clumpy. So if you're like me and you're very particular about that, then yeah, it's a decent mascara. But I wouldn't say it's amazing, you know, like, it's not Maybelline Sky High amazing, if we're being honest. But, I mean, I think it's a decent one. So, of course, if we're doing a full face, we gotta buy some lashes. I'm always looking for some good lashes. These are the iconic 3D Faux Mink lashes, and these are the Pretty Shook ones. It comes with 2 for a reasonable price, so love that. And I'm just going to apply these with my Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with Aloe. This one is clear. Okay guys, so we got the lashes on. Cute, cute. I think they match the look pretty well. So to top everything off, you know we gotta go in with the lippy. This one is the Perfect Pout Soft Matte Lip Tint, and it's in the shade Humble. If I'm not mistaken, this is like a nudish, pinkish color. Just because I thought, I mentally planned this look out. And I thought with the neon, it would look kind of nice. Just to have a like nudish pinkish color. And I also thought if I like this, it'd be a good color to have. So and it is matte, so I'm thinking it's gonna be most similar to like your typical liquid lipstick, but we're gonna see. And y'all know the drill, lip balm first, always. So yeah, that's what the color looks like. And just to swatch it for y'all, that is the color. Looks like there's a little more corally than pink, but I still think it looks nice with this look. Okay guys, so this is the finished look, and overall I'm living. I love the shadows. I think they're very pigmented, very easy to blend, and I also love the foundation. Like, I'm still not over that. It just looks so skin-like, and I mean even in person and on camera, like it just looks very, very skin-like, and it is my vibe. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what your favorite product was. And with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.